Salisbury City Council and local businesses, deep in conversation about ways of making their large-scale clean-up operation appealing and how to engage the public.
This is a massive campaign sponsored by Wiltshire Council, Salisbury City Council and some of our commercial partners such as ID Verdi, the MOD contractors that clean up the plain. And we're here today in the city of Salisbury to discuss how we're going to clean up the city, how we're going to engage with youth and community groups, and what we're going to do to go out into the community and have a really massive sponsored clean-up of litter across the whole of Salisbury and South Wiltshire.
Although the City Council spend a lot of money on keeping local areas clean, their budget is somewhat stretched, meaning that the money being offered by these local sponsors is a welcomed helping hand.
Funds are short for everything across the county, but we spend £2.5 million clearing up litter each year and fly tipping, and we'd rather not spend it, and we'd rather not see it on the verges and fly tipping dumped on our footpaths and byways. So if it stops people from doing that, I think it's a well worth it campaign.
For the council members and the sponsors here, it's all about fighting a common enemy, given that littering affects both parties. A part of the problem is frequent fly tipping in the area, which seems to continue to be an issue.
Sadly it is, yes. In a typical year we will deal with some 200 odd incidents in the area. That's a cost of about £30,000. That's a cost to the taxpayer. It's unnecessary. We feel quite strongly about that. That's something we can work with the council to avoid the habits that lead to that taking place in the first place.
And what about these fellas? The council say that animals such as these will overpopulate areas if people continue to dump litter.
Seagulls, of course, are a real scourge. If you throw litter around, then it gives seagulls and pigeons a ready-made food source. So the message is, please don't dump your food in the street, please don't take your takeaway and discard it, dispose of your litter properly, and that will keep the rat population down, the seagull population down, the pigeon population down.
The council also say that the total cost of the campaign is far outweighed by the spirit of community, and they want to see as many volunteers as possible at the Great British Spring Clean at the beginning of March.
I've heard figures of £30,000–40,000 across the whole of Wiltshire. I mean, in the end, the biggest value to this will be getting volunteers, people, community leaders, people in and around the suburbs of Salisbury where they live to do their own clear-ups.
Well, I think last year we had 3,200. Hopefully there might be more this year. It's wonderful how everybody joins in. It's terrific.
The message is clear then. Keep areas clean and you won't get any trouble off these guys. Tom St John, That's TV.